Right, I should probably have chat open somewhere. Right, I should probably have chat open. I also have chat on this big screen over here. I also have chat on this big screen over here. Dashboard. Okay, chat's open. I can see chat and my screen. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Right. So it's mid-February, because February's not even a short month. It's just 28 or 29 days. It just feels short because it's 28 or 29 days. Yeah, but it's really not, because every mid-month ends somewhere on the 14, 15, or 16. Yeah, so I don't know why people fuss over February being short. It's only short by 2 days or 3 days, depending on how you look at it. So my mid-budget pretty much went as planned, based on money coming in from my birthday and my HST credit that I qualified for came in. And then I made some changes on my income goal. So my webcam income goal has changed to $1,000 a day, webcam earnings, phone sex earnings, webcam affiliate. There's other revenue I get from adult entertainment, and then coaching. I'm getting a lot of people emailing me about coaching. And then my income goal for my business, for being an online business entrepreneur, for affiliate marketing, network marketing, coaching, I've decided to aim for $1 million earnings, because the people I'm following in that industry, they've earned $1 million or more. And have $1 million earnings in 1 month just needs to happen one time. We're going for that. Same thing with trading in Forex, investments. I want $1 million from that too. And because of the week of my birthday, of really having like a moment with my family, like my parents, not even the whole family. I didn't really need the whole family because it doesn't make any sense. I'm on my own. According to them, I left the nest at 18, and I was an unruly child that they couldn't control, and everything they did for me, according to them, I rejected, when they weren't capable of providing me my psychological needs, my emotional needs, things like that a parent should be able to provide. They weren't. I took over and did myself. This whole entire budget now has a whole new purpose and meaning for me now that it didn't really have before. Part of my budget planning before was thinking that I would eventually have to, figure out how to take care of my parents because they're getting older and things like that. No, it became pretty clear I don't have to, because they've chosen the family members, siblings, their offsprings that they want. And my dad has definitely created the family that he wants to take care of him. He's got my stepsister with the same name as me. He's got my brother that he named right after him. Literally, his behavior is like mine. So it'll be really interesting to see how rebellious my brother becomes. But because of certain things I've noticed, it might not happen that way. He might get exactly what he wants from, the siblings that are able to fall in line and copy and paste everything that they do. I'm not the copy and paste child. So I only focus on myself, which means if I'm going to do all of this effort of taking care of my bipolar disorder, I want to have as much money as possible coming in from all the revenue streams that I know pay out huge for being a really good marketer, a really good person in sales. And I've been following a lot of people in those industries that I sometimes find to be really, really dumb. that are making a lot of money. So, yeah, my whole debt payoff thing, the whole focus is the high interest loan. It has to go. Once that goes, I focus on building my credit to get my credit cards, which I've said many times before. But now it is my gazelle intent. I get rid of my high interest loan. I focus on keeping my credit card good. I get another credit card, which is pretty easy. I walked into my bank and I looked at my options of getting the next credit card because, and they'll pretty much give me a credit card based on having secure funds in a savings account. They'll give me a credit card and I get to keep that card as long as I want to keep that account running, which means as soon as my credit is built up to a certain score that I want, which we all know the credit score is anywhere from like 300 to 900, it'll happen really quickly. So, and that's how this whole I got credit the first time started. It was, I keep looking over there, but yeah, it was because of the fact that when I was, what, 20, 19, something like that, I got a credit card because I had $1,000 in the bank. And I got a credit card, and it put me in a very, very quick financial position of getting credit in multiple places. I keep seeing the screen. Hold on. This is confusing me. I only need to see chat. um, yeah, it put me in a really good position. It did. Leverage. Leverage is leverage and change, and I only have to take care of myself. My family have chosen the family they want to take care of them when they're old. I'm not one of them. I've pretty much because I left home at 18, I made sure to never be a candidate for that responsibility at all. And my thinking I needed to do that was based on unrealistic expectations created by society that have nothing to do with your actual family dynamic. Yeah. So, as selfish as this sounds, it's not. Self preservation, self care, self worth, self identity, self awareness. If you want to be rich, $1 million or more, leveraging credit, know the rules, play by them, and have fun. Like that's where I'm at now. Like screw all the crap I thought I had to do the last year and change. No. We're done. I'm so glad I got the update on that because I had this idea in my head and I really don't. Like no. No. And yeah, if my family want to send me money in my bank account, I'm not going to stop them. And I think I said it before. The rules are once the money lands in my account and they've walked into a bank or they sent the transaction, they cannot take it back. There's like a small window. They can't. It's good. It's really good. So it's fine. Like I'm hurt. They're hurt. And they've summed up. They couldn't control me. I left home at 18. I'm on my own. Let me take care of myself. The best way I know to take care of myself is having as many resources available to me as possible. It's just what it is. Have available as many available resources as possible where I can access programs and money and businesses. Yeah. $1 million? Yes. What is the point of being healthy in the bipolar disorder if I'm going to be broke? It don't make no sense. No. Yeah. And luckily, I have a confirmed diagnosis of psychosis and mania and hallucinations and flashbacks. Where if they do come back, financially, I'm taken care of. That's solid. The way that access the services that I need for mental illness, I still have access to them. I'll be using them if I need them. So I've done everything to self preserve me. Awesome. So let's see. We spent some money on my transportation. I really went to therapy. The cell phone is paid for thanks to my birthday money, so we're only 1 month behind, which this is the current month, $110.61. Then the internet bill, the $125.20, that's the current bill. So, and with 2 weeks left of this month, it can happen. I can pay for that. Why not? I work from home. I work from home. If you've been watching stuff on my channel, I just spent an hour playing Sims. I made myself dinner or lunch or some meal. I don't even keep track anymore. I'm just happy to have food, really. My diet system is working, so if you've been watching my weight loss journey on my channel, that's been working. So yeah, this product is definitely a need in the budget, but because it's also a potential income stream, I'm going to keep it. Yeah, I'm showing you exactly how I live my life because what for? Right now, like I'm at the bottom financially where I am right now, and I'm working my way out of a financial hole and a psychological hole. Like psychologically, I was pretty messed up. I've done all the work I can to fix that. Now, since everything psychological and mental is stable, you work on the financial stuff. The financial stuff is pretty easy. Like, I got a MasterCard. The MasterCard came through. We've been using that. We use the MasterCard to get on a weight loss system. That's taking care of me. That's like a definite take. And me going on weight loss is only so I can curb the food cravings I get on my antipsychotic medication. Yeah, luckily right now I'm not paying out of pocket for my antipsychotic medication. That is covered under my insurance. So we're okay there. And because it's insurance covered by my compensation, it's taken care of. Everything else, I just need to make sure I keep my head above water. And if I happen to fall apart, again, I know my crisis plan. Like I know my crisis plan. So it's not even that bad. I'm not like I'm barely getting by off of 18.20 for the month right now. And most of this money I have not touched. I have $40 in my pocket, and that $40 is groceries. Because the way that my transportation works, I never really have to touch money for transportation because it loads on a card, and we're good. So this is the mid-budget update. Like I really don't know what else you guys are looking for on a mid-budget update because that is what it is. Where's that button? That is what it is. Um, wait. So, yeah, the mid-budget update. Should probably turn the light on. That's the mid-budget update. Like it is. I mean, it's yeah. Like I'm single, taking care of me, no children, renting. Right. I'm one of the many people that are using my resources to take care of me. I ain't like, yeah. The biggest scam is what I've been doing is thinking my parents give a shit. They don't. They really don't. We had that discussion. We really don't. So I'm on my own. I'm doing everything for me. I already know my limits because I take the antipsychotic medication every single day. I'm always constantly reminded of my limits. I'm always constantly reminded of where I was before, or why I'm taking this medication all the time. Every time I go refill it, every time I see a doctor, every time they give me a new prescription for new ones, I am constantly reminded of how everything fell apart. Yeah. And I'm basically one bottle refill away from losing everything when you look at that. Of So every time I refill my medication, I'm moving forward. Every time I don't refill my medication, I'm moving backwards or I'm sabotaging everything. Yeah. And since I'm already in the mental health system, if I somehow don't take my medication or my medication stops working, I gotta start that system process all over again. Yeah. So, the fact that I fed myself, I got my hair done, I still haven't done laundry. Nothing on the budget said anything about laundry. Laundry's not done. Laundry's expensive. Whether I go buy laundry detergent, or I go to the laundromat, or I get the laundry service come in to do their service for $17 for the week. Yeah, yeah, laundry's not even done. We haven't even got to the fact that laundry's not done. I barely covered the basics right now, and yeah, it's not some fancy rich life thing happening here. It's a fancy let's survive, live to see another day, do everything I can to live to see another day. Otherwise, I would be in a psych ward. I would. I the darkness I came from before to where I am right now, it's pretty awful. It really is. So I'm barely putting everything together with no makeup. I am barely putting everything together with no makeup at all. Yeah. So this is what I got for you. I really do. Like I don't know what else to tell you. Except I need to change my video update, my title with always. Yeah, I'm always living with bipolar disorder. It's not like bipolar is gonna go away. We just found ways to keep bipolar quiet. Yeah, we found ways to keep the bipolar quiet. But here's mid-February. I made it through a birthday. I've taken my medication. The diet plan I'm on works. Today I was able to buy some groceries where I spent $28 on groceries, where I bought bananas, grapes, Klondike bars, and bread. Yeah. And I wanted to get cashews, but 2.88 a kilogram for cashews. I had to figure out the budget for that one because I'm not trying to eat horrible things. No, I need to eat better things so I can keep my mental health in check. Because I don't need to go down that rabbit hole of being in psychosis. I don't. And my support system is me. Maybe my boyfriend, we haven't had that discussion yet because I'm scared to have that discussion with him. But I definitely had that discussion with my parents. They don't want to do anything. It's all me. It's all me and my doctors keeping me alive at this point. Where, yeah. And then me sharing my progress is helping people. Like, and everybody that's messaged me or inboxed me that telling me that they're living with bipolar disorder, I tell them right away, it's going to be a long process. And the only thing that gets you out of the long process of living with bipolar disorder is routines, goals, and a weekly plan. And sometimes it's just an hour plan. Like you wake up, what are you going to do for the next 2 minutes? Then you accomplish that goal. Then it's what are you going to do for the next 2 minutes? And sometimes it's really just get up and shower. It is. It's not even like clean clothes, because clean clothes is a whole nother level of steps. So if I can figure out how to get myself balanced every month where I am not losing my mind, that's a win. It is. And it's just me. Like, taking care of me is a full-time lifestyle commitment. And more people need to be on board of taking care of just yourself. We all know we gotta put the oxygen mask on us if we're flying in a plane and something happens. But we need to do that when we're on the ground. We do. We need to do it when we're on the ground. Like, yeah, my whole entire vision is about taking care of myself. My whole entire mission is about taking care of myself. And my whole entire message to other people is about taking care of yourself. So, yeah, I know there's 3 people in chat. You guys are just watching. I know I get people on the replay. It is awesome. I really don't know what else I'm supposed to teach you, except for what I just, an update that here how I'm doing. No, I'm not a millionaire, but being a millionaire definitely has to happen every time I take my medication. What is the point of taking it if I'm not going to be a millionaire? Because I'm doing all the steps to keep myself sane and healthy and well balanced. I need to be sane and healthy, well balanced when it comes to my money. And it's not about, oh, get out of debt and never use debt. That's just some other person's mission. It's not mine. The fact that, hey, if I choose to, I can swipe the credit card or pay cash. I want both options, credit card or cash. That's what I want. About the same thing of like going through the process of mental health. The mental health system had a lot of choices. I chose the ones that are best for me. Financial things, I want to choose the ones that are best for me. That's what it's all about. Know what they are and choose what's best for you. And live with the choice. And then, of course, cut off people who don't believe in your choice. Because we've fully done that this week, where I've cried my eyes out on it so many times. So, I'm going to read a book. We're still reading Miss Susie Orman. And then I still got to read Miss Gale, My Debt Free Forever. And we're good. And I don't know, I'll probably go find something to watch on TV. I know I got DVDs of Seinfeld. I'll probably end up watching Seinfeld. But I will see you guys on the next one. Smooches.